Okay, my name is Dwight Edward Scott. As far as the church itself, being here for 40 years, did I ever think I would get here? The answer is no. Number one, you never know the future. And we can make all the plans in the world, but it's according to the guidance and the will of God. And all we asked him for 40 years ago is what I'm still asking him for. Just lead me and guide me. And I kind of have this little thing that works for me, that I promised God that he would have no headache out of me if he just told me what he wanted. But I asked him to make it so plain that I couldn't mistake it. So as long as it was plain and I understood it, I committed myself to do whatever he would ask me to do. And coming to Kansas City back in 1982, I left a government job. I worked for the VA. I actually quit while my wife was pregnant. We didn't know anybody in Kansas City, had never been here before. So we were coming up believing this is where he wanted us, and he opened all doors. Believe it or not, I was able to get insurance in December with a company that I connected with. And when they found out that my wife was expecting in January, they paid full coverage, 100%. And so I was a startup company, and they paid what they call pre-existing conditions. And so I made a premium for payment for December and January, and when the baby was born, they paid 100%. So for me, it was an affirmation that where God guides you, he provides. And so I don't suggest that for everyone, but it was what the Lord would have us to do. And if I was going to walk by faith or teach people to walk by faith, I had to know what faith was. We were trying to be somewhere where there was not a church on every corner. So when we actually relocated here, I didn't know the city. It's not that we came with some strategy. I was riding down Bannister Road and got lost. And so when we saw the school building, which was called Hickman Mill School Building, we pulled into that, walked it, prayed about it, and that's where we met for 5 years. And we've never had to move off of Bannister, but it wasn't some strategy. I just got lost and asked the Lord to guide me. The people that are here had a real care and a love for each other. And we got folk that are in heaven who helped build us. I mean, we have a ton of people who've come through these doors and they've already transitioned in glory. I'm hoping they're rejoicing with us and looking forward to the day that the ones in heaven and the ones on earth are going to get together. And I go a lot of places, but I'm always glad to get home.
And I wanted to say, if you don't have a church home, please come and visit Bannister Road Baptist Church. Bannister Road, we want to congratulate you for 40 years and want to tell you that we're praying for whatever God has for the future for us. God bless y'all. Thank you for your faithfulness.